You almost walked past the moment heaven has been waiting for. Something sacred has been pursuing you, not with force, not with noise, but with a steady, insistent pull that only grows quieter when the world finally sleeps. Do not let this pass again. Pause for just a moment. If these words are already stirring something real inside you, type Amen in the comments right now. Not for the algorithm, not for me, but so heaven registers that you are present, listening, and willing to receive what is being released over you. And if this is already landing in a place that feels personal, give the video a quiet like and stay connected, so the next word heaven sends does not miss you. He knows how easily this moment can slip past. He knows how many times you have felt the tug and kept scrolling. So he asked for one more chance. God granted it. That is why these words found you right now. That is why your chest feels tight in a way that has nothing to do with ordinary worry. An alarm is sounding in the spirit, soft but unmistakable. Do not silence it again. What is unfolding behind the scenes of your life is not small. A known person, someone whose face you trust, whose laugh you know, is moving pieces while you are not looking. Decisions are being shaped behind closed doors. The atmosphere in your home is about to shift. If you miss the signal, the truth will arrive only after the damage is done. Heaven saw every hidden conversation. Archangel Michael has been blocking the worst of it, yet protection has limits when the one being protected keeps turning away. You have already felt the signs, the sudden chill for no reason, the dream that felt more real than waking, the name that surfaces at 3 a.m. when the house is silent. These are not coincidences. They are emergency codes from the realm that refuses to abandon you. You have carried enough pain. Heaven has recorded every tear that soaked your pillow and every prayer whispered when you thought no one was listening. The countdown is real. A revelation is gathering that will rearrange your household, a central relationship, and the path ahead. Someone you once believed in is being weighed. The time left is short. Your response in the next few days will set the tone for everything that follows. You stand on a thin edge between receiving what was promised and watching it move to another pair of hands. Do not freeze. Type, I receive if you refuse to ignore this again. Your spirit already knows something is off. The twisting in your stomach is not mere anxiety. It is spiritual urgency. The prayers that almost reached the throne. The silent attacks that never quite landed because Michael stood between you and the blow while you slept. All of it has brought you to this decision point. Choose to hear. Choose to believe that this was not random. A private discussion is taking place about your future. The voices are familiar. They have shared meals and memories with you. Yet the plans they are forming do not include your full knowing. Michael has contested those plans in the spirit, but heaven will not override your free will forever. This message is the wake-up call, not the scare tactic. Even now, a miracle is circling you. It may look ordinary at first, a chance meeting, an unexpected change of plans, a door that opens when every other door stayed shut. It is the delayed answer to a desperate prayer you once spoke when everything felt finished. You thought no one heard. God did. He timed the reply for this exact window. Type, I trust the timing if you needed that confirmation. At the same time, a distraction is being offered, a tempting side path, a test designed to keep you from stepping into what was designed for you alone. Respond wrongly, and the promise can be delayed by months. or worse. There is also someone who left long ago, either still living or already on the other side. They carry unspoken words and quiet regret. Part of their plea has been woven into this message. Watch the next 24 hours closely. Songs will carry weight. Names will appear without reason. Dreams will feel coded. None of it is noise. These are keys. You were never forgotten. You were marked. Even the nights you sobbed until you could not form words and asked whether God was real, those nights were heard. Your sorrow was loud enough. The hardness around your heart has begun to crack, and that opening is all heaven needed. Healing is ready to move in, not only on the surface, but in the places you hid behind smiles. One condition remains. Release what still occupies the space meant for the miracle. The old mistake, the rejected chance, the person who chose someone else, lay it down. Not because they earned forgiveness, but because you deserve the room it frees. Type, I let go of what was never mine to carry, if that lands true. Michael is drawing nearer, ready to unveil what has been concealed. The change coming is too large to arrive all at once, so it is being assembled piece by piece. Some doors never opened because what waited behind them would have slowed your destiny. The answer was never no. It was not yet. Shift is required. The waiting season is ending, but the final threshold is a test of faith most people skip. Do not skip it. People you have not yet met are already speaking your name in rooms you have not entered. Help is being positioned. Prepare your mind, your emotions, and your spirit as though the miracle is already on its way. Act as if it belongs to you. That posture accelerates delivery. Someone has been watching you quietly. Perhaps someone you barely know. Your growing strength has stirred them. They want to speak, but fear the depth of what they feel. A conversation is approaching. It may arrive as a message or face-to-face. When it does, everything tilts. Time itself is about to compress. What should have taken years can unfold in days. When the sudden shift appears, do not resist. You are being guided. Michael also saw a childhood moment you forgot, a wounding word, a quiet belief that took root. I am not enough. That lie has shaped more of your choices than you realize. It ends today. You are not behind. You are not beyond repair. You have been chosen. Small irritations, negative loops, pointless conflicts are being used as diversion. Guard your energy. The complication that appeared after you prayed for clarity is not failure. It is the ground being cleared for something new. Something carrying your name is under review right now, spiritually and in the natural. A delay is being corrected. A decision favoring you is forming, but your words and posture must match the outcome you desire. Speak life. Type, I believe, I receive, if you are ready to step forward. You have been hidden for a reason, not weakness, but formation. The covering is lifting. Those who spoke against you will watch heaven move in ways no one can obstruct. Release the people who were never meant for this next chapter. You already feel the drain. Let the tie go with love so it cannot poison what is coming. Restoration is on the way. Not merely the return of what was lost, but something finer. Favor, unexpected provision, peace that stays, confidence that does not shrink, joy that needs no external source. One morning soon you will wake and realize the fear has left and you are whole. Movement is coming. Home, work, the very atmosphere around you. Not chaos, but order. Heaven has decided the present space is no longer sufficient for your calling. Do not fight the change. Foundations are being strengthened. Watch what falls away in the next 7 days. That is divine subtraction. It stings first and clarifies later. Friendships ending, opportunities sliding out of reach, people moving on. These are not rejections, they are positioning. Trust the pruning. Elevation follows. Type, I am ready. I will not skip this if you are sealing the moment. When you do, Michael's tears stop. The sword lowers, the wings open wider, the door swings. Whatever has been watching in the dark steps back because you have aligned with divine timing. Now comes the landing. Many stop here just before arrival because the air grows heavy, quiet, lonely, unclear. Do not move by emotion this week. Move by instruction. What you prayed for may arrive dressed as duty, silence, or an unexpected face. It may even look like loss at first. Hold steady. 3 things are en route. 1 clear yes, 1 delay that lengthens for your good, 1 breakthrough that comes through. You must remain emotionally still enough to receive them. The adversary prefers you tired, angry, distracted, impatient. Refuse that. You have already passed the hardest stretch. The reward needs a calm place to land. Protect your light without fighting. Rise in silence. The next 3 days are set apart. Rise early. Write what you feel. Notice numbers, dreams, unexpected outreach. On the 3rd day, something long carried will break, and the air will lighten. Miracles follow a pattern. Attention, alignment, revelation, reward. You are in revelation. Reward is next. That is why Michael wept, because he knew if you reached this point, the rest would fall like carefully placed stones. Nothing can stop what is now in motion. Expect old conversations to become healing. Expect calm where stress used to live. Expect love that was once too afraid to speak. Expect doors in rooms you were never invited into. You have waited long enough. God has spoken the word of reward. The next 14 days will color the rest of the year. Sudden shifts, strange silences, rapid rises, quiet surprises. That is how precise alignment looks. Michael is already walking ahead, arranging the next steps. One more test remains. Someone from the past may reappear, drawn by your stronger energy. Use wisdom. Do not trade new direction for old comfort. You have outgrown that version of yourself. Use this window to declare what you actually want. Not vague wishes, but clear words spoken aloud or written down. Clarity moves heaven. The next door that opens will stay open. The next provision will arrive free of guilt. The next love will be safe and real. Michael walks with you through all of it. He has stopped crying. He knows you heard. He knows you are ready. Breathe. Say with your whole heart, I am ready for the miracle. I walk with God. What was buried is rising. What was stuck is moving. What was taken is returning. Stronger, fuller, better. This was never only a message. It was the green light for the life written for you before you arrived. Stop shrinking. Stop waiting for one more sign. The signs are already here. This moment is holy. Type, the wait is over if you feel the shift. Watch the wings widen again. An angel flies ahead only when something significant is about to begin. The new season will not be built on survival. It will be built on promise. You stayed kind when anger would have been easier. Heaven recorded every quiet act of faith. The reward will not be small. The next chapter has already started. You will not need to prove or explain it. Everything meant for you is coming by name. If calm settles over you in the coming days, that is confirmation. If old attachments loosen, that is elevation. If people drift away, thank them and release them. If opportunities appear, take them without endless analysis. That is what real favor feels like, even when it is quiet. Before his voice rests, Archangel Michael leaves this. You did not stumble onto these words by chance. They found you at the exact moment you were preparing to rise. Not everyone will understand what you received, and that is as it should be. Live differently from this point. Pray with greater confidence. Expect more. Love more freely. The world will notice you are no longer the same. Heaven is watching. Michael is already moving. Your season has arrived.